Dear colleagues, dear participants, over the past 2 days we have heard how important digital well-being has become in European educational policies, and we've learned that digital skills alone are not enough. What we really need is a kind of digital resilience, which is the ability to navigate the online world with confidence, trust, critical thinking, responsibility, and care for mental and emotional health. And that's why digital well-being is now also a key element in European Schoolnet's 2025 work plan. We want to better understand how technology affects learners, not just the risks, but also how it can support well-being in schools. And this year's Innovation Forum is yet another milestone in that journey. Let me share with you a few takeaways that stood out to me during the conference. In the keynotes of Cristina Tamisallo and Professor Marco Gui, we heard a balanced and thoughtful take on technology in education. And that's exactly what we need, more nuance in a debate that often comes black and white. Cristina gave us a fresh angle, how technology plays a role in family relationships and with a renewed focus on the role of parents. She showed how smartphones and social media help children and families stay connected, but also come with challenges. Her message: parents share responsibility in the smartphone debate by setting the good example, by guiding their children towards age-appropriate use, and keeping a watchful eye. And Professor Marco Gui also brought a balanced perspective. He cautioned against using technology in schools just for the sake of it. His message was also based on evidence and careful reflection, and he reminded us to focus on the quality and impact of digital tools, not just on adding more tech. A lot of challenges were mentioned during these past days, and we heard from misinformation to cyberbullying, and I think it was Panagotis Kampilis who said it yesterday in our workshop: there's no deus ex machina now to save us or to help us here. Yet, we also heard a lot about concrete practices, like the Big Net, the Safer Internet Centers, the role of the helplines and the hotlines. We heard about information sessions were organized by schools for parents. We heard that Selfie will be optimized with integrating more issues on well-being. In Clara Centeno's presentation this morning, she showed us her model of emerging practices to promote well-being. And from the students, we heard how young people can also be empowered to take up a role in preventing cyberbullying or promoting digital well-being. And all these projects will support teachers, parents, and students, not just in prevention, but also in responding when problems actually arise. The forum also appealed to policymakers. If ministries want to promote responsible and fair use of digital tools, we must need to build a strong culture of media literacy and digital competence across our education systems. Teaching young people to think critically and ethically about technology should be a core part of education and curriculum, not keeping them away from it. And finally, one of the key deliverables of the School Innovation Forum is this new report from European Schoolnet, Well-being in the Digital Environment in Schools, which was based on a survey from 20 of our partners, 20 of our ministries, and some of the insights and stakeholders and projects mentioned in this report were also discussed in yesterday's panel, which was hosted by Konstantinos. And I really would encourage you all again to read the report, but also to share it within your organizations, with your colleagues, and use it maybe to start real conversations in your schools and ministries and networks. So before I close, let me say also a few words of thanks. First of all, to our hosts, the Portuguese Ministry of Education and the Calouste Gulbenkian Foundation. Thank you for your warm welcome, for having us here in this beautiful place and this beautiful capital city. Special thanks also to my esteemed colleague, Maria Joao Horta, European Schoolnet's Vice Chair, and her whole team for co-organizing this event here with us. And also to the entire team of European Schoolnet, from the Future Classroom Lab ambassadors to the event staff, and especially to Laura Bassan and Konstantinos Andronikidis, whose work behind the scenes made everything run smoothly, and also to Tommaso for being our host and a master of ceremony, and you definitely can give those people also a warm round of applause. Also to our industry partners, thanks for sharing the tools, the insights and resources with us. And to all of you, the speakers, panelists, the students, the participants, thank you for traveling here and listening and asking the tough questions and for sharing your experience. Before I truly close, I want to end on a personal note. What will I personally take with me from this conference? That is that the future of digital well-being in schools is not about timers or cutting off Wi-Fi, but about trust and about the intentional design of learning environments. Instead of asking how much screen time is too much, let us ask which digital experiences help our students become stronger, wiser, and freer. Digital well-being, to my opinion, is not about less screen time, but about better screen time. And that's the key message that I will take home from this year's School Innovation Forum. As we wrap up, I encourage you to bring these ideas into your work, whether that's the classroom or the ministry or in supporting roles. I wish you all safe travels home, and for the ones whose school year is already ending soon, already a relaxing and happy summer break. Thank you all, and I hope to see you again next year.